Alright, let's look at the homework's 4.2, problem number 9. Alright, so let's see, we have, price function, which is 8e to the negative x, and we want to look at the revenue function, which is x times p. Alright, so part A, find the local extrema for the revenue function. Alright, so in order to find the local extrema, we have to find the derivative. So we have r prime of x is equal to, alright, so r of x is x times 8e to the negative x. So it's 8x e to the negative x. So let's take the derivative. So 8 is just a number, alright. Then we have to use a product rule. Alright, so it's going to be derivative of the first guy, so it's 1, and times the second guy, and plus first guy times the derivative of the second guy, which is e to the negative x, so e to the negative x times negative 1. Alright, so that's the chain rule there. Alright, and I guess I'm gonna put a square bracket there. Alright, then if you simplify that, you're gonna get this. Alright, 8 is there. Alright, then e to the negative x is in common, so I'll factor that out. So we factor this guy, these guys out. So put those together and put it there. And what's left is 1 minus x. So 1 minus x. Alright, so we set this equal to 0. Alright. Then remember that the exponential function is never 0. It's actually positive. So only way we can get a 0 is when this guy is 0. Alright. So you can see that x is going to be 1. So x equals 1. So this is the critical number. Right? Then we're going to look at the sign of first derivative. So draw a number line, and x equals 1. Right? Then we're interested in r prime. Right? So let's try anything smaller than 1. So x equals 0 is 1, and bigger than 1, so x equals 2. Right? So plug in 0. So if you plug in 0 here, it's positive, everything positive. So we know that it's positive here. If you plug in 2, 1 minus 2 is negative, so it's negative there. Right? So we know that this is going to be, and let's see, original function r is increasing, turns into decreasing. So we can see that this is going to be a local max. Right? So let's answer the question. Local maxima at x equals 1. Right? So let's check that. We got that. And what is the local minimum? There is no local minimum. Right? So check that. We got that. Alright, and on which interval the graph of the revenue function concave upward? Alright, so we're talking about concavity. So we have to take another derivative. So here, r double prime of x is equal to, alright, 8 is just a constant, put it here. Alright, derivative of this guy is negative 1, and times e to the negative x, plus, right? And 1 minus x times derivative of e to the negative x is e to the negative x times negative 1. Right? So if you simplify that, you're going to get 8. And again, you pull out the e to the negative x. So, right, so pull those out. Right? So we got those two. Right? So what's left is going to be, so negative x. So it's going to be positive x minus 1 and another one, so minus 2. Right, set that equal to 0, and of course x equals 2. Right, so let's do a number line again for the second derivative. Right, so you put at 2, then you look at the second derivative. So you can try anything smaller than 2, so I'll try 0. Anything bigger than 2, I'll try 3. Right? Then look at the sign. So if you plug in 0, negative, so it's going to be negative. Right? Plug in 3, so that's positive. Right? So you can see that there's a concavity change. So concave down, R is, and the concave down on this interval, and the concave up on that interval. Right? So let's type it in. So concave upward, so starting from 2 and infinity. So where is the infinity? Let's see more. Where is, let's see. Am I missing an infinity sign? I can't. Oh, here. Sorry, I couldn't find it. Alright, so we have that. So let's check the answer. Alright. Oh, we got this one wrong. Let's see. So we're concave upward on. Let's just look at that. And maybe I did concave upward on R2 to infinity. So I think I'm okay there. And let's see. Oh, alright. So maybe I'll try again. So it's a 2 to infinity. Alright, let's check. Oh, F is continuous. Oh, okay. Here, there's a restriction on the x. I didn't see that between 0 and 4. Alright, so which means that it only goes to 4. Alright, so we have that. Alright, got that. Sorry about that. Alright, on which interval the graph of the function is concave downward? So that's between 0 to 2. Alright, so check the. Alright, so we got that. Alright, that's it. I hope that this was clear.